Alright, y'all, so Bitcoin got a massive move up last night, and I want to come in and talk about the price action. And also, I want to talk about what I expect is going to happen in the future. I want to talk about the long position that I'm currently in. So make sure to like the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, y'all, because as usual, you will not find this juicy kind of content on cable TV, nor will you find it on satellite TV, only on the Jason Casper YouTube channel. I am your host, Jason Casper. Thank you. And yeah, so let's get into this, guys. So this kind of price action, right? If you guys remember last week, I did make a few videos. In fact, Friday, I made this update where I was basically, I was looking for longs, right? I was looking for longs on Friday, where I was in a little long and we knew that we were coming down to a key area of support. And I'm like, you know what? I'm looking for longs, right? I said this is the area where we need to be looking for longs, and as you can see in the video, I was short right here on this last move down, and that short I did close out for a juicy profit, and I was in a long here as well. And then yesterday morning I made this video about how I was in a long trade and how I was holding a long trade over the weekend, basically without a stop loss, because I had the feeling that the market was going to get a big move to the upside. Okay, go back and watch this video where I basically give my reasoning as to why I was holding this long trade over the weekend, 70x leverage with no stop loss, because of what the price action was doing. I was expecting a big move to the upside. So just a quick little update on this trade from yesterday's video. You could see here that we did get our move to the upside. And it was a smaller position, guys, because obviously risk management over the weekend, all that stuff. But basically, we did get our move to the upside, and I've taken overall a nice profit from the trade. Still have some of it open. Plan to close it out if we come down to a certain level. But we need to get into this price action over here. So what has happened with Bitcoin? Well, you can see right here I have these two boxes marked out on the chart. Okay, and this lower box right here was an area that we had been waiting for a very long time to get a move to the upside from. In fact, if we come over to the VIP Discord, we can see that I actually did give this trade setup where I was looking to come down to around 27.9-ish, 27.9 for a move to the upside. I wanted to grab all the liquidity from these previous lows and then have a fake out to the downside and then a move back up to this box up here at around 30,700, give or take, right? And so what happened was we did, in fact, if we go to a lower time frame on the 1 hour here, we did in fact come down to that box, right? And we got a very, very fast buy up. Now, when we came down to the box, the reason why I was so bullish is because when we take a look at the chart here, we can see on Market Cipher B that not only were we getting bullish divergence on the 4 hour time frame as we came down to the box, but we could also see that money flow on Market Cipher B was coming up as the price was coming down to the box. Now for me, that is very, very bullish. When I see something like this happening, I usually expect that we are not going to break down, but we are going to get a move to the upside. Now another reason why I was so bullish here is because when we did come down to that area, on the USDT pair for Bitcoin, you can see that if we pull our Fibonacci retracement from the swing low to the swing high, you can see that we did in fact, sorry, this is not the USDT pair. This is the USDT pair here on ByBit. If we pull it from that low to the high, we can see that we came down and bounced perfectly off of the Fibonacci golden pocket. Then we came down again to retest that golden pocket with another bullish divergence on the 4 hour time frame. Right here, right? We could see clearly that from this, this is not really a bullish divergence, but the whole structure is bullish as we're coming down for a higher low. And so because of that, I was really expecting a move back to the upside of the range. And you could see that we have come up perfectly to our box at the top of the range that we had marked out in our VIP Discord. By the way, if you do want to get into the VIP Discord, you can go to patreon.com/Jason Casper. We have a great community of traders in there. and we post trade setups in advance, levels, and all that kind of good stuff. Also, if you want to learn how to trade this way, you can go to jasoncaspertrading.com for the course. There's a 25% discount. This course will give you the knowledge and the skills you need to become a confident, profitable trader, so that you always have a plan in advance, staying one step ahead of the markets, so that you can know where you should be looking for your entries, where to put your stop loss, etc., etc. Right? And so here we are up at the top of the box, exactly as we had been hoping for. And so now we have to ask ourselves, are we going to break out of this sideways area, or are we going to, someone needs to tell that rooster to shut up, right? Are we going to break out of this box, or are we going to get another move to the downside? Well, I'm actually going to talk about it, but before I do, I need to actually come back inside and put my laptop on the charger, because my battery's about to die in the middle of this video. But having come up to this box on a 3-day weekend, which is very, very significant because the markets are not going to be open today, at least not in New York, it means that there's room for a lot of hanky-panky, right? A lot of volatility. And we must not lose sight of the fact that we are simply just ranging sideways here, and we are at important areas of resistance, okay? So I'm just going to say straight up, I'm actually looking for shorts right here, okay? I ain't going to lie about that. I'm looking for shorts right here, and I'm flopping and groping a little bit over here with my my computer charger, but once I get it going, everything's going to be good. So we're going to mark out some key levels of support and resistance here. Like I said, you guys are not going to find this content on any other channel besides the Jason Casper YouTube channel, where things are a little bit ghetto, but that's okay. So, first of all, we need to be aware that we've had this big move up, as I said, on a 3-day weekend, which means that the CME futures gap, okay, is coming in right down here where the markets closed on Friday at about 28.8. Okay, this is our CME gap right here. CME gap. Not only that, but we are coming up to a very important area of resistance. In fact, if we put on some levels on the chart right here, we can see that this box of resistance right here, we have a really important golden pocket right here. We have a really important daily resistance right here. We have some single prints that have already been filled, and more could be filled right up here at around 31K. And so we are at a very important area of resistance, so we need to be aware of that. Now, also, if we take our Fibonacci retracement from now this low to this high, right, we can see that the golden pocket is coming in right around that CME futures gap, okay? And so it's not going to be surprising to me if we do something like this and then come back down to fill this gap. And basically what that will do is simply just keep this sideways range going, right? It's never a good idea to get super bullish at resistance, although we very well may break out, but we should actually be getting super bullish down at support. Now, something else that we need to keep in mind is if we take a look at the volume that traded throughout this entire sideways range here, we can see that we are again outside of this value area high, and we could even move this back a little bit more to extend that value area a little bit higher, and even see that we're literally right at the value area high of this range, meaning we're at clear resistance. So we need to be aware that we could get a move to the downside from here, right? And if we do get a move to the downside from here, well, then there's important areas of support that we also need to be aware of, like this zone right down here. In fact, if we're going to break out of this range to the upside, this box right here of like 28.5 to 29K, this is going to be the area, all right? This box right here is going to be the area that I mostly will be looking for support at, okay? I would not be surprised if something like this happens. We see bearish divergences on market Cipher B, and we get a pretty significant move to the downside right here. And then we come down to the box for a bounce, and then actually do something like that, because what this will do is basically wreck a lot of people, right? We could see everyone who longed here and FOMO'd long pretty much got stopped out on this move to the downside, and then people are like, no, we're not going to break out. In fact, yesterday I made the video that I was live, and no, this was Friday, this was yesterday, and people are commenting saying like, no, I'm not in a long. In fact, I think so, if I remember. remember people saying that they're not long. Well, I can't find it now, but I'm pretty sure it was in the live chat because this was a live stream. People were like, "We're gonna dump, we're gonna dump, we're gonna dump, we're gonna dump." You know, I gave the reasons as to why I want to stay long, and now we've pumped, and everyone who was bearish and shorting over here, they're totally wrecked. Now, probably everyone's going to get super bullish. In fact, I've seen a lot of YouTubers post bullish videos, which probably means now everyone's going to get wrecked to the downside, right? Fast move up, fast move down, low volume on the weekend. If we come over here, let's check out a TPO chart, by the way, and just see, look at all these single prints we have here. I mean, it would be a very, very, very fast move down potentially. You know, also, let's check something else out here. I mean, we can already see some local bearish CVD forming here. It would not surprise me if we get a short entry here. And I personally am looking for a short entry somewhere around this area. I'm looking for an opportunity to present itself. And then, again, I wouldn't be surprised if we get a move all the way back down to this area right here. And, of course, if we lose this, well, why not be looking back down to this box right here as well? So that's kind of where I'm at for the Bitcoin price, y'all. If you want to know why I stayed long over the weekend in this 75x leverage trade, you can see I've taken a big portion of the position out, right? A big portion of the position out to lock in the profits, guys, right? To lock in the profits. Yesterday I took about $500. Today another $1,000. Still have $1,500 in the position in case we do break out. But I'm also going to be looking for shorts up here. I'm going to be looking to add to my long when we come back down to hopefully maybe get into a better, a bigger position, right? But check out the video from yesterday as to why I held this long over the weekend. You can check out the video from Friday where I was looking for longs and my reasoning for why I was looking for longs. And that's it, guys. So I pray everyone's super blessed. In the name of Jesus the Messiah, Yeshua the Messiah, God is so good. And I'm just so blessed and so thankful for his goodness and mercy toward me. And yeah, that's it, y'all. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.